Germany, a nation known for its order and efficiency, finds itself grappling with a new kind of power structure. Arabic clans, which have become a significant force in the urban landscape. These tightly knit family networks, often originating from Lebanon and Turkey, have gained notoriety over the years, establishing themselves firmly within the fabric of German society. Their presence casts a long, pervasive shadow over German cities, influencing various aspects of urban life. From the bustling streets of Berlin to the industrial heart of Duisburg, their influence is felt in both subtle and overt ways. But how did these clans rise to such prominence in a society so different from their own? The answer lies in a complex interplay of historical events and social dynamics. Their story is a complex tapestry woven from post-war migration, cultural clashes, and a struggle for power and identity in a foreign land. The clans, often shrouded in secrecy, operate within their own code of justice and loyalty, which can be both a source of strength and conflict. This often puts them at odds with German law enforcement, leading to frequent clashes and a complex relationship with the authorities. To understand their grip on Germany's criminal underworld, we must first delve into their history, examining the roots of their power and influence. We must unravel the circumstances that allowed them to flourish, exploring the socio-economic and political factors that contributed to their rise. The seeds of the Arabic clan presence in Germany were sown in the aftermath of World War II, a period marked by immense upheaval and reconstruction. Germany, desperate to rebuild its shattered economy and infrastructure, opened its doors to guest workers from various countries. Among these guest workers were thousands from Lebanon and Turkey, individuals and families seeking a new life and economic opportunity in a land far from their own. Many of these immigrants arrived with little more than the clothes on their backs, carrying with them the rich traditions and cultural heritage of their homeland. These migrants, often facing discrimination and marginalization in their new environment, found solace and security within their own communities, forming tight-knit bonds. Traditional family structures, with their emphasis on loyalty, respect, and patriarchal authority, became even more pronounced in this foreign land, providing a sense of stability. Over time, these close-knit families expanded into larger clans, offering protection, support, and a sense of belonging in a society that often felt hostile and unwelcoming. However, this sense of unity, born out of necessity and survival, also provided fertile ground for criminal enterprises to take root, exploiting the strong familial bonds for illicit activities. To understand the intricate workings of Arabic clans in Germany, one must look beyond the monolithic image often portrayed in the media. Each clan is a complex web of relationships, hierarchies, and rivalries. At the apex of this structure sits the patriarch, a figure commanding respect and obedience. His decisions carry weight, shaping the clan's activities and alliances. Beneath the patriarch lies a network of lieutenants, each responsible for specific operations. These individuals, often hardened by life on the streets, command their own loyal followers and enforce the clan's will. The clans operate with a strict internal code of silence, omerta. This makes it incredibly difficult for law enforcement to penetrate their ranks or gather evidence. Those who dare to betray the clan face swift and brutal retribution. The Arabic clans have woven themselves deeply into the fabric of Germany's criminal underworld, their tentacles reaching into a diverse portfolio of illicit activities. Drug trafficking, with its promise of high profits, remains a cornerstone of their operations. From hashish smuggled across borders to synthetic drugs manufactured in clandestine labs, the clans have established sophisticated distribution networks. Extortion, often targeting businesses within their territories, provides another steady stream of income. Shop owners and restaurateurs face a stark choice: pay protection money or risk facing the dire consequences. Money laundering through a complex web of shell companies and legitimate businesses allows the clans to cleanse their ill-gotten gains and invest in legal ventures. This further entrenches them within the German economy. Section 5: Echoes of Violence: Case Studies in Clan-Related Crime. The activities of Arabic clans are not confined to the shadows. They often erupt into the public sphere, leaving a trail of violence and fear in their wake. In 2010, a brazen daylight robbery of a poker tournament at Berlin's Grand Hyatt Hotel, orchestrated by members of a prominent Lebanese clan, sent shockwaves through the nation. The audacity of the crime, captured on security cameras, highlighted the brazenness and disregard for German law displayed by some clans. In another incident, a dispute between rival clans in Duisburg escalated into a shootout, leaving several injured and terrifying local residents. These incidents, while shocking, are not isolated events. They serve as grim reminders of the potential for violence that simmers beneath the surface of clan activities. Section 6. A society grappling the impact on German communities. The presence of Arabic clans casts a long shadow over German society, fueling a sense of unease and insecurity. Their activities undermine the rule of law, erode public trust in institutions, and contribute to a climate of fear. In neighborhoods where their influence is strongest, residents often feel trapped, caught between the clans and the authorities. The rise of the clans has also fueled social tensions and contributed to the rise of anti-immigrant sentiment. Right-wing groups exploit these fears, painting all immigrants with a broad brush and demanding stricter immigration policies. This climate of suspicion makes it even more difficult for law-abiding members of the Arab community to integrate into German society, perpetuating a cycle of marginalization. Section 7. The long arm of the law enforcement and challenges. German law enforcement agencies are acutely aware of the threat posed by Arabic clans and have dedicated significant resources to combating their criminal activities. Specialized units have been established to investigate clan-related crimes, focusing on intelligence gathering, financial investigations, and disrupting their networks. However, bringing these groups to justice is a formidable challenge. The clan's tight-knit structure, code of silence, and reliance on intimidation make it incredibly difficult for law enforcement to cultivate informants or obtain evidence. Cultural differences and language barriers further complicate investigations. Moreover, the clans often exploit legal loopholes and employ skilled lawyers to navigate the German legal system, frustrating efforts to hold them accountable. Section 8. Integration or isolation. The debate over assimilation. The rise of Arabic clans in Germany has ignited a fierce debate about integration and the role of cultural identity. Critics argue that the clans' adherence to traditional values and their isolation from mainstream German society have hindered their integration. They point to the high rates of unemployment, school dropout rates, and lack of German language proficiency among some clan members as evidence of this failure to assimilate. However, others caution against simplistic narratives that blame the clan's cultural background for their criminal activities. They argue that socio-economic factors such as poverty, discrimination, and lack of opportunities have played a significant role in pushing some individuals towards criminality. They advocate for a more nuanced approach that addresses the root causes of clan-related crime, while respecting cultural differences. Section 9. Breaking the cycle. Potential solutions and community efforts. Addressing the complex issue of Arabic clans in Germany requires a multifaceted approach that goes beyond traditional law enforcement measures. Investing in education, job training, and social programs in marginalized communities is crucial to break the cycle of poverty and crime. Providing young people with viable alternatives to a life of crime is essential in steering them away from the clutches of the clans. Building bridges between law enforcement and Arab communities is also paramount. Establishing trust and fostering dialogue can encourage cooperation and make it easier for residents to report criminal activities without fear of retribution. Community policing initiatives, where officers develop relationships with local residents, can help to break down barriers and improve communication. Section 10. A shared future, the path forward for Germany and its clans. The presence of Arabic clans in Germany presents a multifaceted challenge with no easy solutions. These clans have deep-rooted traditions and cultural practices that sometimes clash with the norms of German society. Their influence on the criminal underworld is significant, often drawing media attention and public concern. Their impact on German society is profound, affecting everything from local economies to social dynamics. The ongoing debate about integration highlights the complexities of multiculturalism in the 21st century. It raises questions about identity, belonging and the future of a diverse Germany. Moving forward requires a nuanced and holistic approach that balances security concerns with the need for social justice and inclusion. This means addressing the root causes of crime while promoting opportunities for positive engagement. Breaking the cycle of crime and fostering genuine integration will require a sustained commitment from both the German government and the Arab community. Policies must be inclusive and supportive of cultural diversity. It demands open dialogue, empathy, and a willingness to understand different perspectives. Challenging stereotypes is essential to building trust and mutual respect. Only through collaboration and understanding can Germany hope to create a future where all its citizens, regardless of their background, have the opportunity to thrive and contribute to society. This shared future depends on our collective efforts to embrace diversity and work towards common goals.